Stream on YouTube as well. All right, let's get started. Hey, Howie here, Howie Simien. Today we're going to talk about a question about the Simien flexible rubber twist bar that I get from clients. And I want to clarify here, it goes like this. Is basically the rubber twist bar, is it a stretching or a strengthening exercise? That's something I get asked quite a bit. And to answer this question, the main thing we're going to focus on today are the two kinds of exercises you can do when you get started, or the kind you can do if you've been doing it for a while, which is basically a strengthening exercise. So I'll talk about stretching versus strengthening. So the point is, when it comes to keeping tennis elbow from coming back, a few of you know that eccentric exercises, like I'm about to show you, are helpful in basically stretching or strengthening your extensors, forearm extensors and tendon. And there's just a lot of what you hear in Facebook groups online that can be quite confusing. So I'm here to just bust through that and help you understand what's going on. So I'll share the solution for this, but before I start, if you're really serious about getting tennis elbow relief, go to shop.TennisElbow.com, where we guide people through live support by me and Dr. Jen Diamond Hardesty. If you don't like what we have, we'll refund your money. Just someone can please type. I guess you can see it on my screen as well. But okay, let's get started. So one of the exercises I was introduced to you previously was performed by the Simien rubber twist bar, flexible rubber twist bar. And we came up with this patented design because we thought it was terrible. You had to buy 3-4 separate rubber twist bars that, and this is all combined in one. So it allows you to increase the resistance as you get stronger in one package, along with the upstream release method that we employ. Basically, this is one of the ways that I got my tennis elbow removed in just about 2-3 weeks. So yeah, I carry this around in my gym bag, my tennis bag. If you're need it for work, it's good to have just beside you. It's just the best flare-up preventer for me at this point, because I don't have tennis elbow, but as a preventative measure, this is what I use. But it's also used for getting rid of it. So here's the deal. It's pretty intense on your forearm extensors and tendon or connective tissues, excuse me. So you'll need to know which version of exercise you're doing. So if you're in an extreme pain, the strengthening exercise is going to be the one to look out for, not the one you probably want to do right away. You probably want to do more stretching. So you've seen probably a previous video of me doing the strengthening exercise. And again, that can work for a lot of people, but it's pretty intense and it can be damaging. So let me start. Let me see if you can. Yeah, I can see myself now. So yeah, so this is the Simien rubber twist bar. And again, these are resistance bars. So you could basically switch out. The previous one I had, the blue one, was the highest resistance, and this is the weakest resistance, right? So that means I can twist it easier. But if I put the blue one in, then that's going to be the hardest resistance. That means, like, it takes a lot of power to twist it. So this is the lightest version. Definitely for the strengthening exercise, which I'm going to show you right now. So I've showed you in previous videos. So basically, if your affected side is the right side, I guess that looks like the left to you, but I have to do it this way or I'll get confused. So you have to make this hand straight. So you take your non-affected hand and you grab it like this. And basically you twist the non-affected hand around, and then you let this, see the one that's I'm moving right now? You let that one stretch out slowly. And what that does is it's a strengthening movement where you're pulling. It's called eccentric exercises. You're pulling your extensors and your connective tissues forward. But it's a strengthening because you're resisting the bar. the bar is actually pulling my hand this way, but I'm letting it be released. And you see this right here. It's really intense. And for me, it feels really good. And I need to do this every 2 to 3 months to basically keep tennis elbow away. This is the only thing I do. But if you're actually in active pain, this is a regular exercise you're going to do in our program. So yeah, that's the strengthening version. So let me show you basically the stretching version. So this is not going to require as much force, but it will definitely get you a stretch. So again, straight arm, you do the same motion of grabbing with your non-affected hand, and you twist this way, and when you twist with this hand this way, you're gonna feel a stretch big time over here. Not like the previous exercise we did, but it's gonna pull. So it's more manual. So you get to control how much you can handle. That's what I like about this a lot. But there's a limit to it, right? It doesn't really let you pull too hard. Like, first of all, there's the strength of your non-affected hand. I mean, there's only so much you can twist before it's uncomfortable. So it just limits you the amount of twisting you can get, which is good, so you don't get hurt. Again, all these exercises have to be done with live support, so that's something to look out for. So yeah, this is what we're using, and that's the difference. So let me get back. So again, if you're looking for tennis elbow pain relief, go to shop.TennisElbow.com. So one thing I really want you to take away from this is when you're doing exercises, seek help with someone, or do these exercises properly in a certain regimen. And you can get live support if you have anything going on. And it's important not to overdo any of your exercises. We also have the upstream release method to help with your shoulder and neck area, which is actually where most tennis elbow originates. Most people don't know that. And if you ask them a few questions, when I ask my clients a few questions, and they're like, no, I don't have shoulder and neck pain. Well, actually, so that's how it starts. I do have this thing when I'm sleeping, and like my neck hurts, and then that's when I notice my it's like, that's how it starts. So it's amazing how many people are affected that way. So thank you all for watching today. Let me see if anybody else has watched. So you can actually comment if you like. This is a real live. It's not one of those fake ones. So you can actually talk to me, or after the live stream, you can ask questions and I'll be able to answer. Just type below and just let me know if you have any questions or what's going on with you, and I'll make sure to get back to you for sure. If not me, or Dr. Jen. So Dr. Jen Diamond Hardesty works with us, and she's a licensed physical therapist with a doctorate. So yeah, so if you want a deeper dive on what we call the upstream release method and some of these exercises, go to shop.TennisElbow.com. Also, you'll also find the rubber twist bar there. So all right, that's it. Thanks.